Hello everyone, good afternoon. This is Adventure 494. Welcome back to the stream. Today I'm flying the Kodiak 100 in New Zealand. We are going to do a short flight, about 79 nautical miles. It takes about 40 minutes for us to take some cargo using the Skypark. Today we're bringing some radio receivers from this airport, which is at November Zulu Tango Lima, and then taking it to the airport across nearer to the east of New Zealand, the South Island. November Zulu Hotel Tango. Okay, it's going to be about 40-ish minutes of flight. So I've loaded up the aircraft. We got radio receivers that we're going to send over to the other side. Okay, by the way, Happy New Year, guys. This is my first stream of the year. Alright, looks like the cargo has been loaded. Click on plan flight, and that will show us the plan for today. We're going to fly up above 7,000 feet. I think the maximum range is 7,000. There you go, right? So we probably go up to about 8,000 or 8,500 feet to clear the obstacles or the terrain here. So let's start the aircraft and go off. But before I do that, I just want to show that I have my Alpha and Bravo set up for the Kodiak. It's my Bravo here, and then I've got my Alpha with keybinds. Yep, so I'm gonna have this view of the MFD and then the throttle quadrant. I've also got the view for the captain or the pilot, and I've got a kind of a 45 degrees angle for me to view things at, in a glance. On the right hand side I have got the trim for the rudder. Okay, for my Bravo I've configured it so I have the condition lever to D10, so it's cut off at the moment, and I've got my prop to full feather right down. You can see that's happening in the screen as well. Yeah, full feather. It goes beyond D10, and I've got my power levers, and if I go push this down, it goes into the beta or reverse thrust. Bring it up. Okay, so everything is off. If you are new to the Kodiak, obviously it has a very extensive checklist here which you can go through, right from pre-flight inspection until shutdown. If you wish, you can do that. For me, I'm just gonna do a quick one and get to the destination as soon as possible. So again, on my Alpha, I've got all the switches mapped out. So I've got my battery switch on, and I'm going to switch on the avionics bus 1, and as soon as we can do that, we can switch on our strobe light, tell everyone that we are ready to start the engine. We'll put the aux bus on, make sure we have the fuel valve in, our fuel here to, there you go. So fuel's at cut off at the moment, and then now we can just put the fuel pump up to on. We can do a starter to low. You can hear the engines turning now. Okay, let's switch on the MFD so we can look at the engine. So coming up. Yep. Put on the ignition to on, and I'm gonna put fuel to low idle. Low idle, yeah. Chalk is coming up, so the ITT is coming up. Fuel flow, right, looks good. Switch on the generators. Okay, put all lights on as well. So I'm going to nav and beacon light, and we can switch off the ignition and the starter. We'll be departing from today. We'll be departing from runway 11 because the wind is coming from the east. All right, so we're going to climb up to 8,500 feet. Let's do that setup now. So I'm going to set on my Bravo here, altitude to 8,500. Rotation speed is going to be about 60 knots, and we'll be climbing at about 101 knots. So I'm going to put that in as well. So I'm going to switch on the, so we'll be climbing at about 110. All right, let's make sure that we are on GPS. Yep, okay, let's go. I'll set the transponder to standby for now. Let's put a prop to full. Switch off the brakes. Very narrow runway this one is. So I'm going to do a trim on the rudder to the right. We'll do a flaps 20 for takeoff. Final check before we take off. Full condition lever to full, auto to high idle. Let's switch on the landing lights to pulse. Everything else looks good. Fuel pump to on. Harness locks. It's just me today. No co-pilots. It's just me. After takeoff, we're going to turn to left 250. Okay, and here we go. Brakes off. Rotation speed at 60, 50, 57 and 60. Flaps up.
Christchurch approach Alpha Delta Victor 4904 is type 2 miles northwest of November Zulu Tango Lima 3,100 feet. Request flight following. Contact 2 miles away.
I'm going to neutralize the rudder back to center.
Roger 4904.
So we're trying to climb to 8,500 feet, this one. As you can see, we got some mountains up in front of us. So I'm going to switch on the autopilot for the altitude and also navigation. And let's bring on some music. Leveling up at 8,500 feet. And it's intercepting the navigation for us automatically. Fuel pump can go to standby, and now we're going to bring down the bit of the prop sink. Let's have a look at the map where we are. And yep, we're probably halfway through, and we should be descending in about another 5 to 10 minutes. And the runway that we're going to land onto will be runway 33 if I'm not mistaken, because the wind is coming from the west, so runway 33 is probably the best runway to land in this case. Oversea. We got about 8 minutes to go, so we will do a descent now into the November Zulu Hotel Tango Airport. So let's go off. Let's bring our altitude down to, let me see how high this airport is. A bit of terrain to go here. Once we pass by that, we'll start descending to 5,000 feet. And let's ask the traffic controller for permission to land on runway 33. Let's go nearest airport list, and the airport is NZHT. I will choose runway 33 for this one. Disengaging the autopilot so we can descend rapidly. The airfield is somewhere around there, I believe. So we're gonna go on this way. We will go behind this hill over here, and then we'll do an approach from runway 33. I can see the airfield from here as well. Let's do an announcement. We are on the base lake.
November Zulu Hotel Tango traffic Alpha Delta Victor 494 is on base runway 33.
Let's switch on the landing lights. Fuel pumped on. Make a steeper descent.
Looking for the right guy. I've been waiting for a lifeline.
3,000 feet. That too fast. This line slow this aircraft down a bit. And flaps 10. Okay, runway is there. I think we're a bit too high. That's 20. Nah, this won't do. I'm gonna do a quick orbit. It's still too high. Going full flaps. to beta. Back to idle. Okay, we've arrived. Taking the condition lever to low idle and raising the flaps. And we're supposed to, I guess, send the goods over here. So let's park over here. There we go. Brakes are on. We're up to full feather. The Kodiak on the other side. Okay, we have finally arrived at the destination airport. Let's shut the aircraft down. I'm going to switch off the lights. Let's unlock the harness here a bit. Okay. To standby. Condition lever to cut off. We'll shut down the avionics. And let's open the doors first. Let's deliver the goods. And we can shut down the battery and fuel. And since we're going to stay on for tonight, I'm going to switch off the fuel as well. Alright, we have arrived. Guys, thank you very much for following the stream and also watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe and hit the like button. I'm going to bring more of these videos to you guys as we go along. And I'm looking forward for the twin auto which is coming out on the 19th of January of 2022. Looking forward to that as well by Aerosoft. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next flight. And happy flying. This is Adventure 494 signing off. Take care and bye bye.